Hey, what's up guys? It is your favorite mums here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So, we've got a good video here for you today. We've got Thursday rewards coming up, alright? So this Thursday, which is Wednesday today, so tomorrow, we have got Weekend League rewards and Div Rival rewards, alright? And this is a great time to make a lot of money. This is actually probably one of the best weekly times to make money, okay? Obviously, as you guys know, if you watch the YouTube video, if you're on the stream, if you're in the sub Discord, you know, we make money every day. You know, there's opportunities to make money every single day doing different things. But Thursdays is one time where the market really jumps up and we can make a lot of money in a short space of time, guys, okay? So quickly before I get into it though, because people have always asked me, you know, what am I doing at the moment? This is just stuff that I picked up yesterday. So this is what I mean by every day there's chances to make money. So these are some cards that I just picked up yesterday and flipped last night. So you picked them up in the morning, flipped them in the nighttime, making anywhere between 5 to 10,000 coins a card. And yeah, we flipped all those. So I'll clear those now. I've got a couple Dybalas. I was at work this morning, so I couldn't really pick anything up. But I got these two Dybalas when I was at work, just like I had about a 5-minute break. Anyways, let's get straight into the video, guys. So as we talk about, there are plenty of opportunities to make money, okay? Every single Thursday, rewards come out. Now, when rewards come out, the market momentarily dips and then rebounds really nicely, okay? So there's going to be two opportunities you can pick up cards and make a lot of money. Now, you could pick up cards now. So, in all honesty, you could have picked up cards yesterday. You could pick up cards today, and you could do it that way, all right? I don't like doing it that way because you're holding for longer. But you can pick up cards right now, and cards will just generally rise from now into Thursday after rewards. So basically you'll be selling about 5, 6, 7 hours after rewards come out. So let's say rewards come out. For me, it's I think 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. are the two times that rewards come out for me. So if you guys are in the UK, for instance, I think it's like 9 a.m. in the morning, something like that. So usually, you know, if I was in the UK, I'd be trying to sell by like 2 or 3 p.m. UK is normally like 3 p.m. UK is normally around a good time to sell. I normally try and get out before 6 p.m. UK, but you want to give it a few hours just to like let the market rise up. Now, why the market rises up, guys, is people pack a bunch of cards, right? They take coins from rivals, they pack their rewards, and then they sell off all their little cards. In the first hour or two, they're selling. They're selling off all their cards, so the market dips momentarily. But then after that, they go and buy. They're buying all their cards. Sorry about that, guys. Had a little bit of an interruption from my partner there. I'll be honest, I don't even know where I was, but let's just keep going, all right? So, as I was kind of saying is, people then go and use those coins. They go buy players for their team. So, they go buy the meta players, you know, your Sons, your Rashfords, the cards they want to use in their weekend league teams, and those prices rebound and bounce back. Now, they usually start rising, like I said, from like today or even yesterday. So, I'll show you the market in a second. The cards have already risen a little bit since yesterday, but you can still get in on them now and they'll rise. That's your first opportunity to buy. So you can either buy now if you can't buy during rewards. Otherwise, and what I like to do is you're buying during rewards, okay? The first 45 minutes of rewards, really good sniping times because everyone's packing their cards and they're listing them all up on the market, right? So you should sit there and you should just be sniping, all right? An example is, let's say, you know, a card as rewards come out is, say we're sniping Hazard, okay? Now, let's say Hazard is selling for, just an example chat, Hazard's selling for 70,000 coins. I would probably be trying to snipe him during rewards for like 64 and under. So you really want to undercut, okay? 65 and under. So if he's selling for 70 right now, I'm sniping for 65 and under, okay? At worst, I'm gonna get one for 65. I'm going to be able to make profit on that card even if he doesn't rise. But he should then rise after that as well, right? So you make a big kind of card. Say he sells for 70, don't be trying to sit there snipe for like 69. That's just useless, all right? Get a good undercut on it. A card sells for 70, try snipe it for 5, 6K under. A card sells for 30K, try and snipe for like 26 and under. You know what I mean? Go 4, 5, 6. Obviously, the more expensive the card, the more you can try and undercut it. So a 30, 40K card, you might try and undercut it by 4, 5K. A card that's like 70K, you might try and undercut it by 5, 6, 7K. All right? Try and get some good deals. That's the first 40 to 50 minutes sniping. After that, you've got about a 2-hour period where you can get insanely good deals on bids. And that's where I come in, guys. I'm not a good sniper, so I don't really worry about the sniping part. I'm normally opening rewards on stream during that part anyways. Then we get on the market and we bid. Now, we did this method last week. I did it live on stream for people, and we made about 300,000 to 400,000 coins profit, okay? In the space of, I mean, it took me about an hour to buy the cards, and then I sold them all a bit later that night, and we made about 300,000 to 400,000. Now, I'm going to show you guys what cards you should be looking at, okay? That's probably the most important part, and I think what people get confused is they're like, well, what cards do I buy? What cards am I looking at? So that is what I'm going to help you with here, all right? First of all, I'm just going to show you what I mean by these cards rise. I mean, I've explained to you why, but just on their graphs, you can see. So look, Thursday here, he hits a low point. Friday, he goes up. So he's 7,000 coins higher going into after rewards. So this is kind of the thing. It says Thursday, it says Friday. I know these are averages, so it's hard to tell, but I'm just showing you, you can see the jump. All right? I can give you the specific times. Again, Frankie de Jong. Look, he's down here on a Wednesday. Friday, he's up there. So 56 to 69. Gomez, 93 up to 118. Now, I don't think we're going to see as large a rise. 139 up to 146. I don't think we're going to see as large a rise this week. Last week was pretty crazy. I think it caught everyone by surprise, the rise in the market. So I think the rise was probably, people weren't really prepared, and therefore the rise was a little bit larger than what it might normally be. Now, the market will still rise, right? But I don't think it's going to be as drastic as what it was. As you see again here, guys, Wednesday, 138, Friday, 158. 49 up to 66. So this just shows you guys, as you can see, every card is moving up. Now, what cards are you going to be looking for? All right. First of all, you want to look for cards that are used in the weekend league. If a card is a meta card that is used in the weekend league, then they are going to rise. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now, I like to stay away from these really high tier cards because of tax. Now, yes, these cards rise, but if you're looking at profit margins, the profit margin isn't great. An example is Rashford. So as you can see, right, he was on, say, Wednesday, Thursday, he was 198 on Wednesday, and on Friday, he was 224. So he rose 26,000 coins. Now, you might be thinking, oh, wow, that's a lot, 26,000 coins, that's a really good rise. But because you're then selling him at 226, you're actually getting charged about 11 to 12,000 coins in tax. So really, you're only making a 15 or a 10 to 15,000 coin profit on a card that you've spent over 200,000 coins on. Now, if you're buying a card that's worth 30K and making a 5,000 coin profit on that card, it actually works out where you're making a larger return. Because for that 30K, you could have bought, for that one Rashford, sorry, which was 200K, you could have bought yourself 7 of the 30K card, and you're making 5,000 coins per card. So 7 times 5, 35,000 coins. So you could have made 35,000 coins from the same investment, the same amount of investment. So a 200,000 coin investment on the 30,000 coin card, or you could have made it on one Rashford where you would have only made 10 to 15. So while these cards, if you've got a lot of money, if you're sitting on like 3, 4, 5 million, it can just be easier to jump on these big cards to get your money quicker. But otherwise, I would kind of recommend looking for cards that are more, 100,000 coins or less. So for that instance, we're going to look at those cards together. They're the cards. Now, once again, you're looking for cards that will rise during the weekend league, cards that are meta. So cards like Joe Gomez, all right? He's one of the best Premier League centre backs. He's used by a lot of people. He's in a lot of teams. So that's the kind of card you're looking at. Kyle Walker, best right back in the Prem, just about in the whole game. Okay? You've got cards like Longley, all right? Extremely meta centre back. You've got Ben Yedder, who's one of the best strikers in the Ligue 1. Obviously, I'm not including Neymar and Mbappe because of how expensive they are. He's the best budget-priced striker, like in the Ligue 1 pretty much. You've got cards like Wijnaldum. If you're going a box-to-box in the Prem, he's probably the best in the Prem for a box-to-box. Frankie de Jong is the same thing. He's probably one of the best box-to-boxers in the La Liga. You got Lucas. There's not many right mids in the Prem. Obviously, you've got Sterling, but Sterling isn't as demanded. So a card like Lucas is very, very demanded. Ousmane Dembele is a card that's used a lot, guys. Allen is one of the best CDMs in the Prem. So these are the kind of cards you're looking for. Leroy Sané is the best left mid in the Bundesliga. So they're the kind of cards you're looking for, guys. I can name a few more, right? Valverde is a good card to have a look at. St. Max is a good card to have a look at. Dries Mertens is a good card to have a look at. Alphonso Davies is a great card to look at. Sissoko, Semedo, they're all really, really good cards to look at. I'll list a couple more for you guys. Diego Carlos isn't a bad one to look at. Davinson Sanchez isn't a bad one to look at. Goretzka isn't a bad one. Gomez isn't a bad one to look at. Alaba isn't a bad one to look at. All right, so Wan-Bissaka even isn't a bad one to look at. So they're the kind of cards you should be looking at, all right? Pretty much every card, there's other cards you could use as well, but pretty much if you listen to my video and you write down every card I just told you, they're all good ones to look at, all right? Now, what you're going to be doing, guys, is, once again, you could either invest in them right now. So what I would recommend doing if you're going to invest in them right now is just getting a good undercut. So for instance, let's say you pick, you know, depending on your budget, you go a middle tier card, all right? Let's say you pick like an Allen or a Lucas, all right? Let's say you pick Lucas, okay? This is a really good card. He might not rise as high as he did last week, but he had a good jump. Look, he went from 49 up to 66. He's one of the better right mids in the Prem because your options are Sterling, Mahrez, him. But he also gives good links to like Son. He links to strong links to Allen. So it's a very used card, right? He's got the good pace. Now, say you want to use this card, right? He's 53,000 coins right now on the market. I wouldn't be paying 53,000 coins for him. Make sure you're getting deals, guys. You want to make sure you get the best deal possible. I would probably be sitting here trying to bid on that card for like 50. I probably wouldn't go above 51. So sit there and snipe. You don't want to... You want to take your time, guys. It's not about just picking up, you know, a million of these cards, like 10 of these cards at 53k. I'm done. Took me 5 minutes. All right, spend half an hour if you have to, and just bid. You know, bid, try and do a little bit of sniping, and try and, you know, bid a mass bid on them for like 50, 51, and try and get some good deals on them. Also, chem styles, guys. If you can get him with a good chem style, that adds to their value. So while, you know, if you get a good deal on just a basic card, a basic Lucas, that's fine. But if you can then also get a Lucas for a good deal, like a 50,000 coin Lucas that's got a Hunter on him, the Hunter will add an extra 1,000 to 2,000 coins of value onto that card, all right? So that's just something to keep in mind. It's not as important, but just keep that in mind, all right? Good chem styles work as well. So that's what I'd be looking at, all right? So make sure you get some good deals. Now, if you are going to be doing this during rewards, which is what I do, basically, it's the same kind of thing, guys, but just really undercut, okay? You're not going to get as good deals now because they're not being packed. So that's why you're only going a few K under. Really undercut if you're going on thing. Now, an example is last week. Last week, I picked up some St. Max's. I picked up some Alabas and all that stuff. So I'm going to use St. Max as one of my examples because this is one of the cards I picked up. I'm going to show you what he was selling for and what I was picking him up for. Okay? So right now, this card's 37. If you have a look down here, Wednesday, he was 37, but I picked him up on Thursday. So he was 41,000 coins on Thursday, right? Or around Thursday. Now, when this card was selling during rewards, he was selling for about 38. Okay, so this card on Thursday during rewards was about 38. I was getting him on bid for 33. So that's an example, okay? I sat there on bid and I was just mass bidding on them. Now, you're not going to win every card, right? I was just mass bidding on every single St. Max for 32 to 33k. And I was, you know, you're not going to win them all, like I said, but you'll win a large chunk. So I ended up buying like 20 St. Maxes for about 32 to 33k. As you can see here, he went up to 49. Now, that's also a lie because it doesn't give you the true story. It's an average. I was selling him for about 51. So I picked up for 33 and I was actually selling for about 49 to 51. So after tax, guys, that's like 10 to 15,000 coins a card. That's why I made so much last week. All right, so that's an example there with St. Max. Another card I was picking up last week was Alaba. So I was also picking up Alabas last week. I'll quickly show you him as well. Where is he? Here he is. So I'll show you where he is and what I was picking him up for. So if you have a look here, Alaba last week, this is the jump that he took. So it says right here he was sitting at 20. So this card was sitting about that. So when rewards came out, he was sitting at 20. No, he was sitting a little bit less. I think it was about 19. I was picking him up for 16,000 coins. So I was bidding on them for 16,000 coins. I got about 5 to 10 of them for 16,000 coins each. And then he went up to about 25 and I flipped them all for 25. Okay? So that kind of shows you guys, make sure you're getting a deal. So basically all you should be doing is rewards come out, have a look on Futbin or check the prices live on the market because Futbin can sometimes lie live on the market. Pick a meta card. Just pick any random meta card, guys, at first. Like I said, one of the ones I named to you. So let's pick Davinson Sanchez. Check what his price is. Undercut it. All right? Like say it's 22. Set your filter to like 18. All right? And sit there and snipe. And you can do that for the first 40, 50 minutes. After that, you've got about an hour to 2 hours of bidding where you can just bid, okay? And that is your opportunity to buy them. After that, guys, the cards start rising. Your opportunity is gone. Now, one last thing, guys, is some of the really good cards that rebound really well are these low-rated cards. Now, what you're going to find is the high-rated cards, you're going to be able to pick up some deals, but the deals aren't going to be flying as much, right? Because they're rarer. They're not getting packed as often. They're not getting listed on the market as often. So while you will get deals, they're rarer. Now, with these low-rated cards, they get packed so much during rewards, okay? So you're going to find a lot of them get put on the market and you can get some really, really good deals. And then they rebound really well after the weekend league, all right? The meta one. So cards like Saint Max, who's only 80 rated, okay? Like Davinson Sanchez, who's only 81 rated. So you want the really meta ones, okay? Even the 83s count. So your Semedo, who's 83. Your Lucas, who's 83. Your Dembele, who's 83, okay? They're really, really good ones. Other ones that are good ones, guys, your Sissoko, who's 79 rated. Your Alphonso Davies, who's 81 rated. So, like, you know, the 80, the 81s, even up to the 83s, those ones get packed fairly often. So you're going to find they're going to be a lot easier to get some really good deals on, and they rebound really well. So while I'm not saying stay away from the higher rateds because you can make some good money on those cards as well. I would try and, I do like to focus personally on some of the lower rated stuff, all right? So, yeah, you're really meta, lower rated, like Valverde, St. Max, you know, the ones I just mentioned. Yeah, and then you just get them for a good deal. I mean, I don't want to go on. I'm going on about it too much, so we're going to leave it there, guys. I hope this helps, man. I hope you guys make a lot of money during it's during rewards, Thursday rewards, weekend league rewards, rivals rewards. But yeah. If you guys make money, smash the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, guys. We are so close to 1,000 followers or subscribers on the YouTube. So let's have a quick look now. I think we're at 900. We are 920 subscribers, man. The goal was 1,000 on the channel. We started going regular videos at the start of this FIFA, and the fact we're already so close is amazing. So I appreciate all the support, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.